drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Dr. Trench banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill.
I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle big time.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry.
Tip-off goes to Philadelphia. Here's George. Outside Grimes. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant. Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. NBA, a loss could set them back even further.
Claxton controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
And the basket by Embiid.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Doubled by Grimes. Outside man. Pass to Wolf. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Edgecombe. Claxton with a rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Here's Dimon. And here's Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Wolf. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Wolf's got 5 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Here's Dimon. Here's Porter. Joel Embiid with the board.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
The shot's good.
Well, that makes his night a little bit easier when Paul George gets a look like that inside.
Wolf. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Nets leading by 10. Here's Porter. The putback. Pass to Claxton. Here's Wolf. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Philadelphia moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Rebound Brooklyn.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Intercepted. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Porter. Over Edgecombe. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Edgecombe, no good. Nets leading by 13. And here's Porter outside. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
George sets a screen. Rejected by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And Philadelphia has possession. A shot to stop the run. George's shot is off.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Albaji can't hit. 76ers trail by 16. Pass to Drummond. Clowney pulls it in. And the Nets with possession here. To the right side. Here's Traoré, covered by Grimes. Screen by Wiseman. 5 on the clock. Traoré. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And they get it back. Second chance shot. Brooklyn with the board.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
They get it back. Pass to Albaji. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the long arms of Ochai Agbaji makes him a pest defensively.
Yeah, he is really becoming a quality 3-and-D wing as his scoring efficiency picks up. It's starting to match what he's doing on the other end with blocks, steals, and deflections.
And he can't hit the second. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Grimes to stop the drought. Here's Drummond. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Here's Wiseman. They get it again. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. 76ers trail by 17. Left side Grimes. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Traoré. To the inside. Some solid defense from Drummond. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Here's Bona. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Pass to Clowney. And it's all from three-point range. 76ers trail by 12. Grimes into the lane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Here's Surratt. He's scoreless.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Lowry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Grimes. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Williams from long range. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nets. He put together 10 points in the 15. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing because they are throwing bodies on the offensive glass.
Brooklyn leading by 14. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. A good look from Williams. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 12. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
To the wing, right side. Here's Wolf. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's George. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Nets leading by 10. Over to the wing. Here's Claxton. Knocks down the triple. Claxton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gordon outside. Pass to George. A shot from the mid-range. Brooklyn pulls it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now here's Williams. And here's Claxton. Oubre with a steal. On the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Claxton. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Nets leading by 11. Here's Mann with the drive. Excellent D there from Embiid. And here are the Sixers now. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, wow.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Down low. Pass to Mann. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Porter from outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Well, if Embiid is that close to you, you better be aware.
Back to Oubre. And here's George. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Here's Oubre. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through. Brooklyn leading by 7. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Philadelphia making a change here. Here's Porter. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Embiid. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Left side Porter. Doubled by Grimes. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And they recover it. Claxton. Fades and shoots. Here's Wiseman. Out to the wing. Outside Porter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
76ers trail by 13. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Clowney pulls it in. It's stolen by Oubre. There's the steal. To the paint. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Porter pulls it in.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And that one's good, man.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases. Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
On defense, Philadelphia trailing by 17. An open look for Porter. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Grimes. The Sixers with another miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Okay, Michael Porter. I mean, he just explodes inside and up to the rim before anyone.
Oh my goodness!
Wow! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. They set the screen. Releases. Again, Porter missing.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Grimes' shot is off.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Man with it. Checked by Gordon. Pass to Abaji. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Grimes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nets leading by 17. Here's Demon. Pass to Wolf. Shoots over Oubre. Wolf can't get it to go. And Philadelphia has possession. And stolen by Claxton. On the wing, Porter. Embiid brings a double team. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
Goes up on the baseline. Wolf, good. Wolf's got 12 points in the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, sometimes Embiid just overwhelms you inside, and that is going to draw some contact from the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also, B.A., switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Right side, Porter. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Edgecombe. Back to George. Here's Porter. Paul George pulls down the board.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Now here's Embiid. Give him 8. Second chance effort. Misses the layup. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Wolf. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, fans. It's time for the Get ready to dance. Everybody's watching. What's here for you?
76ers trail by 15. Lowry with it. Still without a bucket. Outside Grimes. Three-pointer. And they'll keep possession. Back to Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Goes back up. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number's seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, PA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
This one for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
That one falls for Powell. Brooklyn leading by 16. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
George for 3. No luck on that one. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Off the inbound. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Dimon. And here's Wiseman. Launches a 3. And it's Bono with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Abaji. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Pass to Powell. Driving to the basket. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. 76ers trail by 17. From the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. George. Inside. And the the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul so far. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here we go. The zone. It's high five, man. Here we go.
So the Nets making a switch here.
What an awesome performance. Give it up for Team White.
Pass to Abaji. Oh, he misses the easy stuff.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
To the inside. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
To the paint. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Down low. Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And the bucket is good. Edgecombe's got 6.
And as the rookie Edgecombe gets stronger, these baskets should become more routine. Just nice focus on that finish.
Williams' shot is good.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And there's a pick. Pass to Bona. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Saroff. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pass to Edgecombe. .41 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, and leaving no doubt. Edgecombe just flies to the rim.
Here's Saroff. No points so far. Williams on the wing. 5 to shoot. Oh, Drummond with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. 76ers trail by 12. Here's Edgecombe. Give him 8. Pass to Embiid. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets. They lead by 12. And right after this, we'll...
53.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's George. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
On the wing, Porter. Ooh, nice D from George. 76ers trail by 10. To the middle. Embiid misses. Left side Porter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, whenever Edgecombe sees a lane, he's gonna take advantage.
Here's Demon. Driving in. The layup off target. Now the 76ers with it. It's a 10-point game. Here's Edgecombe.
Oh, wow. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Outside Porter. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Wolf can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 8. And stolen by Claxton. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Here's Porter. There's the 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there. Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
Nets leading by 6. Here's Porter. And he converts the layup. Porter's got 22 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Bona. There's a screen. Here's Edgecombe. Sinks that one from the post.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
Here's Wolf. On the wing, Porter. Shakes him. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
George in the post. Robbed. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. That one falls for Powell. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Here to put on a show, your
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Drummond. Misses the layup.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Dimon. He's guarded by Lowry. Back to Claxton. Pass to Dimon. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Back to Powell. And he drives in. Pass to Claxton. Here's Bates. The 3 is up. Claxton. Drummond grabs the miss. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Left side Grimes. Shoots from the baseline. Doesn't go for him.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. Oh, Embiid knocking it down from downtown.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Grimes. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Now Porter. Oh, George with a steal. Drives to the hoop. Oh, no good on the dunk.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole. Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Here's George. Rebounded by Porter.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
That's good from Porter.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
76ers foul. Edgecombe. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
From deep. Claxton. Oh, he can't get the putback. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Now Porter. Clock at 6. Bucket! Straight in!
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
Oh, he can't get the layup. 76ers trail by 9. Oh, he misses the layup. From downtown. Cash from downtown.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Michael Porter.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
The 3 is off. George fires. And he nails it.
3.
Here's Dimon. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.